Hello again. It's nice to speak to you all again. I want to start off by introducing myself. My name is Leah, and I would like to tell you a little bit about my life. I was born on March 24th, 1990, at Sinai Grace Hospital in Detroit, Michigan. I weighed 7 pounds and 7 ounces, and I was born at 8:30 in the morning. Growing up, I was the youngest child. My older sister is 15 years older than me. Due to the big age gap, I literally grew up alone. When I turned 3, my sister moved out of the house. Today, me and my sister are building a stronger relationship as I am older and can relate to life on a more adult level. My sister had my nephew when I was 3 years old. I don't really consider him to be my nephew since we were so close in age. He was like my cousin. I am very close growing up with him. My sister recently just had another baby boy. His name is Josiah. Growing up, I had a lot of friends. I attended elementary school in Southfield, Michigan, where I met my first best friend. My childhood was pretty fun. The only downfall was being alone. All of my friends had brothers and sisters to play with, and that was something I never had the pleasure of having. At the age of 16, I got my first job at Bob Evans. I really enjoyed that job. I was a hostess where I sat the customers, cleaned, and worked the register. The only part I hated was standing on my feet. I worked only a couple of hours after school anyway. At the age of 18, I worked at a call center, which was pretty boring, but at least I was not stressed out and I was getting paid for it. In 2009, unfortunately, my life took a turn for the worse. I ended up getting pregnant. On June 2009, I gave birth to my stillborn daughter, Madison. After dealing with the loss of my baby girl, who was born at 9 months, I got pregnant shortly after with my now energetic daughter, Journey, who is 3 years old. Going through that time was difficult, but I managed and got through it all. Here I am at 25 years old, working at a credit union and going to school at Schoolcraft in Livonia, Michigan. I've always had other plans for my life. I wanted to attend college, get my degree, and do things the right way. But we all know life doesn't go as planned. On a more positive note, I am planning on becoming a high school math teacher. I really would like to teach at the high school I attended, which is in Canton, Michigan. I was planning on, after retiring, I want to learn sign language and become an interpreter. I want to move to Australia and travel the world once I cash in my 401k. I want to send my children to school and make sure that they are at least as stress free as possible. I want to start my own organization for young girls dealing with the deaths of their children. I want to open up a school overseas and teach children who have not had the privilege of having education. These are just a couple of dreams that I've always had for my future. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me and my life, and I look forward to hearing your speeches. Thank you for your time.